There was a lot of talk yesterday with the images. There was talk about whether Israel would suffer casualties, how Iran delivered those missiles, whether it could do more than that, whether new battlefields would emerge in the region. The American president, former president, and candidate for president Donald Trump also made a statement. A sentence came out again. No, whatever happens here, Donald Trump says the same thing. He says, when I was president, there was no war in the world, especially in this region, and he also has sentences against the Biden administration. Soon Trump may become president again in November and beyond. So his statements have become much more important than last year, the year before, a few months ago. If he is elected, we don't know what he will do or not do, but we will see what he says.
U.S. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump criticized the Biden administration after Iran's attack on Israel. In a message he shared on social media, he said that when I was president, there was no war in the Middle East. The world is burning, there is no one leading our country, Joe Biden is an almost invisible president, and Kamala Harris is completely missing. Trump also addressed the Israeli-Iranian tension during a press conference in Wisconsin. He compared the two countries, which have been dragged into a spiral of retaliation, to children fighting in the schoolyard.
This is really bad, but they need to end this process. Think of them as two children fighting in the schoolyard. Sometimes you just have to let it go a little bit.
Trump recalled the Abraham Accords, which he helped broker between Israel and Arab countries when he was U.S. president. He said that if I had come back to the White House, Iran would have been included in that treaty and there would have been peace in the Middle East.
We made the Abraham Accords. If I were to take over the presidency, everyone would be part of the Abraham Accords, including Iran. In the end, it would have been great for everybody, and there would have been peace in the Middle East. There would have been peace in the Middle East, and there would have been peace in the Middle East.
Growing tensions between Iran and Israel could also affect the U.S. elections in November. Newspaper as the Biden administration, which proposed a ceasefire and favored a political settlement with Hezbollah, drifted into deep disagreements with Israel. Former President Trump took the opportunity to steal a role. Following Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's meeting with Trump at Mar-a-Lago in July, remarkable developments took place. First, Israel assassinated Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh on July 31st. Then Hezbollah's communications equipment exploded. On August 31st, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah was assassinated. Some see all this as part of a plan to draw Iran into the war. Some even ask whether there was a secret deal between Trump and Netanyahu. It is pointed out that Trump has gained an advantage while Biden's position has weakened after failing to convince Netanyahu to show restraint.